Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Got some sad news today. Roy Horn of the famous lion taming act, the performance artists of Siegfried and Roy, he passed away today of COVID-19. He's 75 years old, you know, in the vulnerable category. And he had been diagnosed about a week ago, and he did pass away. And TMZ reported it first, of course. They seem to have people everywhere and just... they're a very respected source these days for, you know, they're very rarely, I mean, they seem to get ahead of stories before anybody else, but usually they're, you know, they very rarely have to retract a story, and it's very sad. This is indeed true that he passed away. As a matter of fact, there is a statement from Siegfried, Roy Horn's partner, obviously, of many years, and Siegfried told TMZ, "Today, the world has lost one of the greats of magic, but I have lost my best friend. From the moment we met, I knew Roy and I together would change the world. There could be no Siegfried without Roy and no Roy without Siegfried." Siegfried goes on, "Roy was a fighter his whole life, including during these final days. I give my heartfelt appreciation to the team of doctors, nurses, and staff at Mountain View Hospital who worked heroically against this insidious virus that ultimately took Roy's life." Now, many of you know that back in 2003, Roy was attacked. He was very famously attacked by a white tiger, manticore, way back in 2003 during a performance at the Mirage in Las Vegas. Siegfried and Roy were just magnificent magicians with just these big spectacle shows. Now, my wife and I are big fans of going to Las Vegas for many years. Loved it. Or since 2003, we've been going. Really love Las Vegas. It's a ton of fun, primarily for the shows. We never got to see them, but of course I've seen them on television and YouTube and everything. Just phenomenal performers. And one thing, just personally, what I recall from the attack in 2003, something strange happened. Siegfried and Roy suddenly got very famous in the collectibles industry, just the collectibles market. And I was doing eBay at the time, and my brother-in-law was doing eBay at the time. And it just so happened that several Siegfried and Roy books that were previously worth, you know, maybe $10 or $15, $20, suddenly were worth $100, $150, $300 after the attacks. The attack was just so, it was all over the news. It was such a phenomenon. And, you know, you had some jerks saying, oh, well, that's what they get for, you know, working with lions and, you know, surprised it didn't happen sooner or whatever. But Siegfried and Roy, obviously, they got very wealthy doing what they, you know, their performances. But, I mean, they provided joy and happiness and, you know, just excitement for millions and millions of people. They seemed like good folks as far as I can tell. And just, we're very sad today. And, you know, all of us have, you know people that are in that age bracket. And it's just very scary what COVID-19, you know, attacking vulnerable members of society. Very sad for Siegfried today, because and anybody else that loved Roy Horn. Anyway, obviously I didn't know him, but I do. You know, I actually get sad when celebrities die. I've seen some other people say, you know, you didn't know that person, but over the last few years I got very sad when Prince died, when Glenn Fry died. Huge Eagles fan. Merle Haggard, I grew up listening to him. You know, my dad's truck, and my dad's gone now, and those were just great memories. So it's okay to get sad if a celebrity dies. Anyway, Roy Horn, dead at 75 of COVID-19. It's just very sad today. I feel sorry for Siegfried. You know, they were like brothers, and they performed together for many years, so I can't imagine what he's going through. All right, thanks for watching this video. Thank you for liking it, and thank you for subscribing. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.